Hi everyone, welcome to your Studio Pilates mat work class. You don't need any equipment for today's workout, so let's get started. Our first exercise is a single leg circle. So we're lying down on our back, spine is in neutral, and we'll extend one leg up towards the sky, turn the leg out and point through the toe. We're going to take the leg down and away, and then circle it out and around and back up. So that's an exhale to take it down and away, and then inhale to circle around. Good guys, and let's keep going. So place your hands on your hips for me here, and you just want to make sure that your hips aren't rocking and rolling around to the side. Okay, so we want to exhale when our leg goes down to hold the rib to hip connection, and then inhale to circle around. Good. Try and keep that leg nice and long. Turn the leg out as much as you can. You'll find that your inner thigh starts to work here as well. Good. That's it guys, this one's just to warm up. The abdominals shouldn't feel super tough. You shouldn't feel a strong burn from this one. Good. Nice guys. So exhale down, inhale out to the side and around. Now what's happening with the rest of the body? Shoulders, down and back, relaxed though. Let's keep the arms relaxing at our sides, or you can place your hands on your hips to check that there's no moving there. Good. Keep that nice little gap underneath your lower back, so it's a neutral spine, natural arch. Great guys. And feel that both sides of your bottom are pressing down into your mat. You're doing really well. Good. All right, check on that breathing now. Exhale down, think ribs to hips at the same time. Inhale, out to the side, and up. Good, let's do 2 more circles. So down the middle, good, keep that leg nice and long, keep it turned out, keep reaching through the toes. This is your last one. So down, out, and around, and replace the foot back on the floor. Good, let's do the other side. So extend the leg up towards the sky, turn the leg out, reach through the toes. Let's exhale, take the leg down the middle. Inhale, take it out to the side, and up to the top. Good. Down the middle, out to the side, and up to the top. Lovely guys, continue. Now, the circles aren't big, so what you don't want to be doing is doing this, because otherwise your hips are going to start to rock from side to side. It's not about how big the circle is, it's about the level of control that you have through your core muscles. Okay, so if you can keep your body totally still, your hips very, very still, and your spine in a beautiful neutral position, you're going to gain a lot from this one exercise. Doesn't look like much, but it's actually quite hard to perform well, okay? You need lots of control involved. That's it guys. Now remember, try and reach through those toes, keep the leg nice and long, keep the leg turned out so you can feel the inner thigh working here as well. But we're really focusing on getting those lower abdominals and those deep abdominals to warm up. Good. Just check on this leg as well. Make sure that the leg isn't moving or going out to the side. It's staying really, really still. The knees pointing up towards the sky. Good. That's it guys. Check on your breathing now. Remember, exhale down the middle. Think ribs to the hips at the same time. Inhale out to the side and up to the top. Good. Relax the shoulders. Make sure both of your bottom cheeks are pressing into the mat. Nice. Lovely. Let's do 2 more circles from here. Out and up. Last one, down the middle, out to the side, and up to the top. Great work guys. Ab curl is next, so now our abs are nice and warm. Hands behind the head, spine imprinted, legs into tabletop. We're going to exhale as we curl up, inhale as we lower. Exhale to curl, inhale to lower, and continue. Good. So, guys, I want you to think about squeezing through that T-zone and making sure your ribs are sliding towards those hip bones. We're going to lift those shoulder blades up and off the mat. Good. And use our exhale breath to curl up. Good, guys. If this position of your arms is uncomfortable on your shoulders, no problems. Arms up to the sky. Sweep your hands beside your hips and then lower back down from there. If your neck is getting tight or sore, leave your head resting down. Just simply sweep the arms down and think ribs to hips at the same time. Good. Lovely, guys. I'm gonna pop my hands back behind my head now. So scoop out the belly. Make sure your legs are staying in a perfect tabletop position. Remember, none of this. Knees above the hips, legs parallel to the ground. Good. Probably feeling those stomach muscles working by now, right? You're doing well, guys. Good. Big exhale, curl up, eyes on the thighs. Inhale, slowly lower down. Can you lift your shoulder blades a little higher off the mat? Fantastic, guys. And keep thinking about that rib to hip connection. That's gonna work your stomach muscles nice and hard. Good. Elbows wide to the side if you've got your arms like I have. Well done, guys. Less than 20 seconds to go. So scoop out that belly, curl up towards those thighs. Inhale, slowly back down. All of the way up. Hold, hold, hold. And you can slowly relax back down. Nice, guys. All right, into our next exercise. Our next one is hundreds preparation. I'm gonna start with my arms pointing up towards the sky. Inhale, T-zone. We're gonna exhale as we curl up nice and high and extend the legs. Inhale, slowly come back down. Good, let's do that again. Exhale to curl up, sweep the arms down and stretch the knees. Inhale to slowly lower down. Lovely, continue on. Good, so with this one we curl up and we stretch the knees. And we come back down, we come back into tabletop with our arms pointing straight up. Now to make this easier, make sure you extend your legs up. Especially if you've got any lower back discomfort, we want to make sure that the legs go upwards. To make this one harder though, I want you to extend your legs lower away from you because that will make your rib to hip connection work harder. Good. All right, exhale as you curl up. Scoop out those abdominals. That's it, guys. Think about really peeling your shoulder blades up and off your mat. Reach through your arms. Good. Also try and add in a pause at the top. So curl up, hold, scoop the abs even more, and then come back down to your start position. Good. Now remember, if your neck is getting tight or sore, leave it resting down on your mat and focus on the rib to hip connection as you move the arms and the legs. Good. That's it, guys. Let's keep thinking about drawing the shoulders down and back, but also think about ribs to hips. Super important with your ab exercises. Good. If you're getting a little tired, remember legs go up. But if you think you can work a little harder, guys, I want you to take your legs lower. Awesome. Good. Can you increase your rib to hip connection now? Big exhale. Peel those shoulder blades up and off the mat. Eyes on the thighs. Fantastic, guys. Not long to go. Let's do one more. So all of the way up, hold and reach, and slowly lower back down. Guys, great job. We're gonna sit up now. Continue working our abdominals with half rollback. So sitting up on your mat, legs extended out in front of you. Up nice and tall, spine in neutral. We're going to tuck the pubic bone towards the belly button, roll halfway back, think about scooping out those abdominals. Hold. Now, we're going to peel our way back up to our start position. Awesome. And then we're gonna do that again. That's all it is. So inhale, T-zone. Exhale, tuck the pubic bone towards the belly button. Start rolling back, just halfway though. Hold there, hollow out the belly a little bit more. Now, we're going to peel on up until we come back up to our start position, sitting up nice and tall on our sit bones. Good, and let's keep it up. Rolling halfway back. Really hollow and scoop out that belly, guys. Look straight ahead. Hold that rib to hip connection. And now you're gonna exhale as you roll back up and make sure you come up nice and high into your sit bones and reach the crown of the head. Good. Now, as we're going through this movement, we also need to think about our shoulder blades being drawn down and back. Our arms are out in front of us. Make sure you're not hunching or anything like that. So perfect that posture. Good. Nice. Now this exercise looks like it's relatively easy, but you do start to feel those abdominals kick in quite considerably. Good. To make this easier, don't roll back too far at all. But to make this harder, obviously, try and roll back as far as you can go. Keep that belly scooped. Beautiful, guys. All right, we've got time for one more. So tuck the pubic bone towards the belly button. Roll halfway back. Scoop out the belly. Draw the shoulders down and back. And roll back up. Nice and tall to your start position. Guys, well done. All right. Let's start to tone and work our inner thighs now. First exercise here, we're lying on our side, arm is extended, our head goes down onto our bicep. Take your top leg, place it on top, okay? And let's keep our spine in neutral, lift up that waistline, and we're gonna exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Exhale to raise, inhale to lower. That's all it is. Good. Nice work, guys. You need to make sure that this knee is nice and straight. If it bends, we're not going to be able to work our inner thigh very well. So make sure your leg is long, reach through those toes, stretch it straight. Lovely. To make it easier, don't lift too high, rest in between reps. To make it harder, raise it up as high as you can, and then don't rest in between reps. That's it. Good. Let's think about the rest of the body. Relax your head into your arm. Draw the shoulders down and back. Lift up your waistline. Good. And obviously reach that leg nice and long like we spoke about before. Fantastic. This hand here is just there for support. You're doing well while you feel your inner thigh starting to really work and kick in. Good. Beautiful, guys. Hang in there, okay? So let's use our breath to help us. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Lower down. Exhale, get it up there, guys. Inhale as you slowly take it back down. Good. You're doing well. Try and keep those hips nice and still and stacked. Keep that waistline lifted. Fantastic, guys. Great job. 20 seconds. Let's start pulsing. Good. Just for 20 seconds. Keep that leg nice and long. Keep it off the ground. Do not let it touch the floor. Good. Amazing, guys. You're so close to the end. Can you lift it up a little bit higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We get to swap sides now. So, rolling over or just swapping around, arm extended. Take your top leg, place it over the bottom leg. Arm resting in front of you, T-zone tight, spine in neutral. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to raise. Inhale to lower. Great. Nice, guys. You know what to do. Okay. Stretch this leg as straight as it can be. Use your inner thigh to make your leg lift off the ground. Okay, so the knee is straight. We're reaching through the toes if we can. Good. Okay, head resting down into our bicep. Shoulders drawn down and back. Rib to hip connection. And lift up your waistline from the floor. We don't want to find ourselves sinking down. So lift it up, hips are stacked, and nice and still. Good, really good, guys. To make this one easier, little lifts, rest in between reps. To make it harder, big lifts, no resting in between lifts. Good, nice. Just keep double checking. Keep thinking that your hips are staying nice and still. Okay, keep thinking about drawing that T-zone on, supporting the body. Can you lift your leg a little higher? Good, but most of all, can you make sure that your leg stays nice and long and really straight? Good. That's it, guys. Big exhale to lift, that's the hardest bit. So you're going to inhale on the easy bit, which is the lowering down. Good, 20 seconds, so get the leg up there. Let's start pulsing. Up and down. Breathing naturally now, guys. Let's make sure that leg is staying off the ground. Do not let it drop, okay? This is your last little bit for your inner thighs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, really good. Okay, let's work the front of the thighs now. We're gonna come up into a kneeling position. We're moving into hinge. And we're gonna open our arms to the side with this one. So, kneeling up, nice and tall. Hands start in front of the body here. Spine in neutral. T-zone on really tight. We're going to lean backwards like a falling tree. Open our arms to the side. Close them off and then come back up nice and tall. So let's do that again. So it is an inhale as we lean backwards, hold, exhale to open, inhale to close, exhale to come back up. Good, and let's repeat that one. So squeeze your bottom nice and hard, because when you go back, you don't want this to happen. That's gonna do nothing, and that's really easy. Make your quads work hard by squeezing your bottom and keeping your knee, hip, and shoulder in a long line. So we go back, hold. Nothing moves now, we just open our arms. We close our arms. Now we come back up nice and tall. Good. If this is a little too tough for the arms opening, no problems. Just lean backwards, keep the arms in front of you, and then come back up to your start position. If you want to work harder though, guys, all you need to do is go back further and just slow the movement down. You'll feel the difference, I promise. Good. Okay, think ribs to the hips as you lean backwards as well, so that we don't arch in our back. Good. Doesn't take long to feel those quads burning, but you've forgotten about your inner thighs now. Good. Lovely, guys. Beautiful. Now, because your arms are up in front of you, remember, we have to think about shoulders being drawn down and back as well. So remember your breath. We're gonna inhale to go back, exhale to open, inhale to close, exhale to come back up. Let's do one more, ready? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale to come back up. Good, fantastic, guys. Now, we're gonna take a lie down on our belly. We're gonna move into some breaststroke legs. This is gonna work our glutes and our hamstrings. So, lying down, you can place your hands just on your mat and rest your forehead down. For the purpose of filming, I'm gonna leave my head up so I can talk to you. Okay, so spine is in neutral, T's are on nice and tight, legs are extended, back behind you. We're going to lift them up, flex our feet, turn our legs out, and start beating the heels together. Okay, so that's all it is. Good, so inhale for a few, and then we're gonna exhale for a few. Lovely, good. Now guys, let's keep our legs up so they're not dragging along the mat. Let's think about our spine being in neutral. So tuck your pubic bone towards the belly button. We don't want to see this happening, any arching in the back. So tuck the pubic bone to the belly. Great. Keep those legs up. And it's like we're beating the heels together. So legs are nice and long. Squeeze your glutes hard. Make sure your legs are really stretched behind you. Good. If you need to take breaks here and there, that's fine. Rest the legs down and then try and lift them up as soon as you can. Great. Now, yes, we do want to keep the legs off the floor, so they're relatively high, but just check. If you go too high, your back begins to arch. That's not what we want. Okay, so think lifting up through the stomach. We don't want the stomach pushing down into the mat at all, so T's on tight, belly, lifting towards the spine. Good. Feeling the backs of the legs starting to burn now, guys. You'll feel a bit of inner thighs as well, because they're beating those heels together. Good. Nearly there. Okay, remember to keep resting your head down into your hands. Beautiful. With only 20 seconds to go, let's keep those legs moving. Let's keep them up off the floor. You're doing so well. Hang in there, guys. Once again, looks like a simple exercise, but it delivers on the burn. Good. Doing well. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. All right, our last exercise today actually is grasshopper. So we're in exactly the same start position, and same thing here, rest your head onto your hands, but I'll keep mine up. Okay, spine in neutral, T's on nice and tight. Let's take a look at this movement. We're gonna raise our legs. Now flex your feet. We're gonna pull our legs in and then extend. Pull the legs in, and then extend. Keep the toes pointed, guys. So it's an exhale to pull the legs in, cross the ankles, and then an inhale to extend. And then you just swap. So cross the ankles, and then extend. Good, that's all it is. Nice. Now, to make this one easier, have breaks in between repetitions, so extend and then rest, and then you can lift back up again. To make it harder, don't rest in between reps. Try and pull your feet in towards your bottom a little bit more, and then extend the legs nice and straight. The higher it is, the harder it is, but just make sure that you don't take your legs too high, because remember, we don't want to be arching in the back. You shouldn't feel this one in the back. You should feel it in your bottom, you should feel it in the backs of your legs. Good. Try and push the pubic bone towards the mat a little bit more. Good. Even weight between both hip bones. Fantastic, guys. When you extend your legs, they go sort of into a V shape. Good. And keep crossing those ankles over, alternating sides. You're doing a fantastic job. Good. Relax your head down into your hands. Good. And think about lifting up the belly from the floor. Fantastic, guys. Now, this is your last little bit. You have not got long to go, so can you try and pull those legs in a little bit more? Extend them a little bit straighter. Good. All the way in, last one. And extend and relax. Good. And guys, you're done with your workout today. We're gonna cool down with a stretch and we're gonna cool down with a glute stretch after all that. So, I'm gonna lie down on our back. So swinging around, take a lie down. Let's stretch this glute first. Place one ankle on top of the thigh, reach through, grab onto your shin if you can, and then lie back down. Spine neutral, so keep that bottom pressing into the mat. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and relax into the stretch. Pull the leg in towards you. Inhale and exhale. For a bit more of a stretch, take your hand and push your knee out towards the side. Good. Let's do one more breath here. So inhale, exhale, and relax back down. Good, other side. So if you want a little bit of an easier stretch, you might just want to keep that leg on the floor and just push one hand into your other thigh and just push away from you here. If that's enough of a stretch, great, stay there. If you want more of a stretch, reach on through, grab your shin, and then lie back down. Good, inhale, exhale, guys, relax into the stretch. Keep the bottom pressing down though. This is the easy part of the workout, so enjoy this little bit. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Last little bit. And relax. Good. And everyone, that is your workout for today all done.